So I've been trying really hard to not get into this conversation around the dire need of educational reforms in this country, the ways in which the educational system, the entire education system is not just about one minister, one ministry, one parliament, one government, any one political party. It's about educational institutes, us civilians, the community, parents' expectations, family expectations, community standards set for life goals and education, and just the education system on the whole, how that has failed students, that has been failing students for years. I've been trying really hard to not get into this conversation because I mean, anyone who knows me would tell you that this is extremely, extremely personal. I have been one of those most difficult students who have never ever stepped back from questioning normalized systemic unfairness in every goddamn educational institute that I've ever walked into, right from school, right from 15 years of age, to be honest. So yeah, I was trying really hard to not get into this dialogue online, but वैसे भी मेरा इतना ज़्यादा बोलने से बहुत लोगों को बहुत तकलीफ तो हो ही चुका है, तो थोड़ा और सही, अब क्या ही फ़र्क पड़ता है. I think at some point I got to accept that it's not in my nature to stay quiet about systemic unfairness. It's not in my nature to be quiet, to not question, to not ask for accountability when the same is expected from the lowest rung of the hierarchy, which in this case are students. So thankfully that's not in my nature, and it's better that I lean into it. After all, that is how Sassywits started. That was the origin of Sassywits as a blog page way back in school, where I still remember my first blog post was a tribute to one of our classmates who we lost forever to expectations of being, family expectations of being the best student, the best daughter, a good woman in the society. And I think it would be a disservice. I think somewhere I wouldn't be true to the very purpose of Sassywits, to the very origins of Sassywits, if I stay away from this dialogue anymore. And anyone who knows me would tell you that when it comes to speaking up about reforms in the educational system, I have never stepped back in person, in my life in general, no matter what I had to lose, what I have lost as a consequence. So it makes no sense for me to hold myself back now that I'm no longer officially a student anywhere. So yeah, this series is not going to be pretty, I promise you that.